it's Amanda, and I'm coming to you with day 17 of Diamine Inkvent. I'm so excited. Today's a big day. It's one of my friend's birthdays. Actually, I found out it's like a couple of my friends' birthdays, and I'm gonna probably be like doing stuff today, so I'm very excited about this. Yeah, so I hope today's a good color. Let's take a look. Maybe. Open. What do we got? Ta-da! What do we got? We have Flame. It is a standard ink, so it looks like we probably got an orange here if I had to guess. An orange! I can't wait to hear what Casey thinks about this one. Patches would love this one. Okay, before we move on to today's ink, I did find my 50 States cards. I started cleaning up my desk, and it was under the pile of like teal cards that I had set aside for when we compared Bliss. And so, yeah, so we can compare. We can do a comparison for the Pick Me Up. And actually, they are kind of different. Actually, let me move the paper because I don't want it to be distracting. So we have Sailor, Texas, and we have Pick Me Up. So Pick Me Up is darker, has more sheen, at least on my swatch card. I feel like Texas has a lot of sheen in writing, but the sheen is kind of different. And I feel like the base color of this one is a little darker and not quite as orange, perhaps. But yeah. So there is the comparison for Sailor, 50 States, Texas, and Diamine Pick Me Up. So yeah, in case you were wondering about those, I'm glad I finally found those cards because I know that the second set of ink samples second set of inks is, not the second set, but a new set of inks is coming out soon. And I've been stalking Pen Chalet waiting to get them. So coming soon, the next two states. And if you follow Sailor, Pen North America, or that Mike Antonowski, I've said his name wrong. Mike, follow Mike, who does like all those drawings and artwork. Then you know what they are. But if you don't know what they are, then I will leave it a surprise. So you can either look it up yourself or find out when I get the inks and swatch them. I like the colors. I can't wait to see them in person. There we go. There we go. Flame. And like I said, it's a standard ink. Standard ink. Okay, and let me put this away before I forget. I had a lot of fun. I was trying to write the pen dry before I cleaned it out for this next dip. I just kept writing serendipity, 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 serendipity. It was really fun to write. I screwed it up a few times, but very fun to write. I'm scared that I'm going to have residual shimmer in the feed. I tried to clean it out real well, so we might get some random rose gold shimmer in today's ink, and I'm sorry about that, but that's the way it works. And for those of you wondering, the strips that I use, they're these Bardavation strips that come in 6-inch strips, and I cut them down. I actually saved the full strip so I can show it as a demonstration so you see how it comes. But, okay, that's better. That's better. I think I have some ink in the cap. Alright, ink for today. Lovely, lovely. This chromatography is pretty standard. It's orange. It's orange. What I'm wondering is if it'll split into some red and some yellow, or if it'll just stay orange the whole way up. Well, it looks like the yellow is splitting out a little bit, so. Nice. This looks like a really nice warm color. It looks cozy. Looks like it has really nice shading. And we will wet our brush and then clean it off. This orange is very pretty. Can't wait to hear what Casey thinks of this, my resident orange expert. I think Ramona likes oranges as well. But Casey's my orange girl. Casey's my orange friend. Casey and Patches. They're the ones I think of when I think of orange. Because Ramona also likes teals. Well, so does Casey, but yeah, Casey and orange. Casey and orange. Seems like it has really nice shading. Reminds me a little of like, I don't know what they call it now, but it used to be Noodler's Apache Sunset. Is it like Southwest Sunset or something like that now? Although now that this is on here, we're not getting a lot of shading in the swatch card, but definitely seeing it in the writing. Definitely see. Okay, a thing about these cards is they curl weird. They seem to curl weird, because usually if I do like a straight up and down, they don't curl so much. But I've noticed that these cards, I know it's the same paper, but it's like a different, it's like tooth. I wonder if the tooth makes it curl more. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Moving along to the rest of our applications. This is all shimmer and all sheen. I never wrote the name of the ink on here. I'll have to go back and do that after I clean the pen. Well, actually, I could just use a dip pen. If only I had 73 writing instruments in order to write a name on a thing. Let's do this real fast before I forget. I'm gonna use my glass dip pen because it's sitting here. I still think it's interesting that I can't even tell what the shimmer is in the bottle. The ink is so dark. I can tell that there is shimmer in it, but I can't tell what it is. This was day 15. Just contaminated my water. I made it look gross. It's no longer pretty and orange. It's now bleh. Orange and blue make bleh. See? It's icky. This is 17 and this is 16. I have to fix that. I have to fix that. I have to fix that. 16. Now it's even more bleh. Now it's even more bleh. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Okay. I'm just making noises at this point. Okay. Syringe. Put this away. Move my this. Move my this. We're still drying, but here's the swatch card. Contaminated by splats. But that's all good. We'll just let it sit and like not bother it, and hopefully it will behave itself. Okay, I need to get A Christmas Carol up on my Kindle app so it can crash on me again. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, where is my notebook? It's right here. I'm so excited. I have to say that, right, like, really, thank you everybody who reminded me that I did these writing samples last year, because this really has made the Inkvent, even though I, like, still am doing a ton of stuff with it, it gives it a little purpose and makes it special, and, like, seriously, thank you for reminding me that I did this last year. Oh, I didn't do my other Hobonichi. Okay, so I'll do the swabby on this one, and then I'll set it off to the side and we'll do our weeks. I still need to get my weeks. I should do that. I should do that after this video. I should go place my Hobonichi order. In fact, that's what I'll do. After I do this... The thing is, part of the reason is I don't know what I want from Hobonichi. I know that I want a weeks because I've been having fun using that for ink stuff. But do I want the cousin, which I've barely used this year? Do I want the A6, which I've barely used this year? There are covers that I like, but do I really want to spend that kind of money? I don't know. So I have been hesitant to order. Because the last few years I buy a weeks for this, I buy a weeks for my own personal use, and then I don't use it, and then I'm like, why did I spend the money on this? And I've got a book that I'm not using, like, why am I not using it? And then I try to force myself to use it, and then I use it for like 2 days, and I'm like, okay, great, that was fun. And then, yeah, it's like a whole, like, downward spiral of, like, using things and not using things. And you can't tell from this channel, but I am trying to be somewhat more responsible with my money. Like, yeah, you can't tell if I gift you subs on Twitch, or or by the videos that I'm making. You can't tell that I'm being more responsible, but I'm being more responsible. This is Flame. I can't wait to see what the people who are comparing these inks compare them to, because I'm not familiar with Diamine oranges. So I know pumpkin. I think Diamine pumpkin is like the only one that I know. I love that ink. There we go. Okay, I'm going to dip again just because it seems like it's getting a little late. And then we will continue with our writing sample. There we go. This is a lovely orange ink with some really nice shading. Our swatch card doesn't reflect it. Actually, our swatch card shows that we get a little red haloing here. So I think if you lay the ink down a lot or have it in a pretty wet pen, you might see some haloing. I see it a little bit a little tiny bit in some of these words in the beginning. And you can see it somehow in the swatch here too. Very nice. This is a lovely orange. It doesn't shade as light as the Sunset. What I'm just gonna call it Sunset, whatever that Noodler's ink is now. I mean, it does a little down here, but it was a dip, and I think the dip was running low, so I'm not sure if that's an accurate representation. Here we have the splats, which are contaminated by serendipity, but also enhanced. I think it looks really cute. It looks like fireworks. Got a little spot that's drying right here. And then we have our cream Tomoe River paper, which just warms it up even more. I think I like it better on the white paper because you see like the actual like orangey color, and this just is like, it kind of like sort of blend. It doesn't blend in like exactly, but it just kind of, it's already warm. I don't know. It blends in a lot for me. So yeah, there we go. Today's ink, day 17 in the books. Literally in all of the books. Yeah, I enjoyed this one. A very pretty standard ink. Is this one that everybody needs? Probably not. Probably not. I don't know. Unless you just like the name. There's probably like a million pretty shady oranges out there. I don't know that this is a necessity, but again, if you like it, great. Definitely give it a try. Yeah. I don't have much to say about it. It's a pretty orange ink. These standard inks are almost nothing to write home about. Not that it's bad. That's not to say that it's bad. It's just, it's standard. It's orange. We've seen orange inks before. It's not really anything special. But I like the name Flame, and yeah. Looking forward to seeing what tomorrow holds for us. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Are you excited about this ink? Does this remind you of anything else? Is this one that you want to add to your list? Let me know. I think it's a nice, bright addition to the collection, and yeah, I think it's cool. So yeah, anyway, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow with day 18, and I hope that you have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Love you. Bye.